Honeysuckle. Come on, Honeysuckle. Come on, girl. Come on, honey. Come on, honey.
Okay.
Good morning. Welcome to Blackberry Ridge. I thought that what I would do today is show you how we get milk. And I would like to demonstrate to you the ultimate easy milker. First thing that you want to do is we've got our cow in, we've got her eating something, we're getting her nice, calm, and collected. Kind of getting everything all set up here. Now, can you see what I'm doing over here? The bottle comes with the ultimate easy milker, like this. Has a little gasket there. It has a 2-piece on the top. This is the teacup. It's curved to fit her body, and this just slides inside there. Screw the cap on. The only thing that touches the milk is this. So this is a very clean operation. Put the air tubes on. There are 2 of the quart bottles that comes with the ultimate easy milker. They get hooked together just like that. First thing that we want to do is you need to clean the girl up. So what I have in here is just a drop of dish soap with just a drop of bleach. Just a little tiny drop of bleach. It's warm water, so I'm going to clean each one of her teats, making sure that there's no poo or straw or any type of stuff that we don't want getting into the milk on her. The next thing I do, and they recommend that you use olive oil, but I didn't have olive oil, so I had a bottle of vegetable oil. Just take a drop of the vegetable oil, put it on my fingers, and I want, when you milk a cow, her teeth are very, very small. That's why she was so hard to milk. Her front teeth are only about 1 inch long, and her back teeth are maybe 3/4 of an inch long. So what you would do would be, normally you would cup your hand around it and go down like this. The milk, you just sort of squeeze, but there's nothing there for me to get hold of. So I just take my finger and forefinger like that and just squeeze down. And you want to take the first couple of squirts out of them and sacrifice that. And like I said, I've got a couple of drops of the vegetable oil, and that helps keep everything nice and moist. It helps the machine to go on easier. This is the ultimate easy milker. Can you get this? This is the ultimate easy milker. It has the pump, and then it has a bottle, a sacrifice bottle that's on there. The only thing that goes through the tubing is the air that comes from this. All the milk product just goes into here. So turn it on the side. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to put my hands over the 2 teacups, and I want to check to see what kind of vacuum I have. For a goat, you need to have it around 11. For a cow, it needs to be around 12 and a half. All right, no more than 12 and a half for them. So that for my cow, that's that little black arrow right there. So I'm a little smidgen over right now. So I want to turn that down just a smidge. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is that the teats are going to go into these holes. This is real soft, and it's going to go into there, and it's going to help to pull the milk out. Like right there and right there. I kind of give it a little push up on her, which is what the cow would do, the calf would do. And you can see that the milk is almost like a fountain. Another thing that I have is I have purchased, and I will put in the link where I got this, but this is a 10 quart, 2.5 gallon stainless steel milk jug. I've tried different things, and this is the thing that works the best. Has a really heavy gauge lid that goes on it, and this is, as you can see, sparkling clean. Whoops. The milk goes in. Sparkling clean. Just have to unscrew. And the hardest part for me on this was to remember that you have to screw the bottle. Don't turn the lid. So we've got clean, sterile milk going into a clean container. And one thing about this is it's fast. So when I first got honey, a couple of months ago, I was hand milking her because the Dancia that I had used the Dancia farm system, the 60 ml cup wouldn't fit on her little teats. So I had to order a 20 ml cup, and I was having trouble since she was so small getting this to milk her all the way out. See, the way she's got her legs right now, I couldn't get the machine on her back teats because they're so small, so I just went ahead and transferred to the front for right now. So I'm going to have to get her to move this leg back. She's kind of knee knocking there. And she's very content. It's not bothering her at all. She's very happy. Now there was one day when I was out here milking, and I don't know what happened to her, but she went crazy. And she actually started slinging the stanchion around, stuck her head through the hole and started slinging the stanchion around. Had me in the corner, and she broke. She broke this part off. So, so I contacted the company, and they were great about sending me another piece. I talked with John, who is one of the right-hand men there at Ultimate Easy Milker, and sent it right out by parcel post, and I was able to be back in business with this in 2 days. I was having to hand milk her, which is very difficult because on her back teats, her rear teats, I can only get one finger and a thumb on her. She's so little. And on the front, I can only get 2 fingers and a thumb on her. I'll try to get it in here. So her 2 teats are real close. They're like this in the back, the way she's standing. Then we'll try to separate these out. And that's where I can get the machine on her. She's sitting, like I say, pigeon-toed. This machine is excellent for this cow because she is, I don't even want to say it's genetically small or whatever. So there we see this, just about stopped. You keep an eye on it. And what I do is I'm going to tug down just a little bit. I'm not going to pull very hard. Just going to try to strip those back teats out. And I'll put it back on the front. So see, it just goes on there and just sucks right up in there. And then let go. When I hand milk her, it takes me anywhere between 45 minutes and an hour to hand milk her. Just because she's just so small. With this machine here though, as you can see, it takes only a few minutes. What I'm doing again is I'm stripping her out. Just giving it a little pull just to get the last little bit of that milk out. And she's milked.
Yep.
She's totally milked. So it's like, there's no discoloration as you can see on her teats. There's no marks on her teats. Very gentle system. So, ease of use. Excellent. Ease of cleanup. Excellent. Being able to use in all different kinds of situations. Excellent. It also comes with different sized teacups. So this is the smallest teacup. There's a larger one that I could use if I were milking my goats. And the other thing that makes this great is the price point. I had looked at other milkers, and they were running anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000 for an electric milker, and that was way beyond what I could afford or wanted to pay for a 1-cow milk system. And with this, it runs about $600, and which is a lot more affordable. And there again, like I said, just the time factor makes it easier. Now, a lot of people will put, they do what's called a teat dip on their cow. And unfortunate for my cow, I'm allergic to iodine, so I can't use that. So as you can see, when I finished, I just went and took the cloth that has the antibacterial soap and the bleach in it, and just gave her a little wipe off with that. As you can see, she's very content. She's very happy. And then comes the fun of getting her out of the milk room, getting her unhooked. Much easier to get her hooked than it is to get her unhooked. One thing I have learned, though, is protect this machine, so I do keep it under the stanchion. My goal is to eventually get her out of this room. So let's say this was made for the goats, to get her out of this milk room, and in the front section, build an actual cow stanchion or get a place for her in the front where she won't have to come in here with the goats, and we'll keep the cows totally separated from the goats because my goats don't like her. Okay. So here comes the fun. Okay. I'm going to give her a couple little strokes, and she knows it, but she's getting ready to get let loose. And she likes to fight me. There you go, girl. There you go. Now she's going to try to steal everything that the calf's got. And that is how big Thistle's getting. Thistle's doubled in size. So what I have learned is to take some feed. Honey. By the way, if you've come to a channel looking for high fashion, you're in the wrong place, because this is Homestead Glamour. I'm going to go up and get her some hay. Again, welcome to YouTube. All of y'all, I really appreciate y'all coming and seeing what we're doing here. I hope that this has been educational for you, and the ease on the Ultimate Easy Milker. There again, I will put down below a link to their website. Great people, highly recommend them, both their customer service and the product. And it's the day after election. So everybody, please pray for our country. God bless America.